My name is Sauvik. I'm from Georgia Tech. I'm an assistant professor over there, or soon to be, starting in January. My research sort of combines HCI, data science, and cybersecurity in order to answer this question: how can we design systems that encourage better cybersecurity behaviors? Now, my work sort of approaches this problem from a slightly unique lens in that I try to incorporate elements of social psychology and social science in order to model how humans sort of behave in secure systems, incorporating sort of social systems modeling in order to empirically model human social behaviors and then use those models in order to create novel interventions and systems that are more socially intelligent by design. Now, traditionally, when we think about security systems and behaviors, we tend to focus on the individual. So you have your own password, you have your own privacy configurations and things of that nature. But in general, what we don't really model, what we don't really see is the fact that we're sort of all embedded in this social network, and your security behaviors might affect mine if I happen to observe you, or if you happen to not care about security, for example. Now, a good way to think about this is think about the first person in your social network who would adopt a fancy new secure encryption scheme or something like that. If you're anything like most people, it's probably going to be somebody who is, particularly security conscious, or somebody who others might perceive as tinfoil hatty or paranoid or something like that. And that can create this stigmatic effect, which sort of creates a perverse incentive structure where people do not want to be like a paranoid person, or do not see themselves as a security expert, so they don't sort of incorporate these security behaviors into their own lifestyles themselves. In fact, I've partnered with Facebook in order to empirically prove this simple hypothesis. And what we found is that for traditional security tools like login approvals, which is Facebook's version of two-factor authentication, people tend to sort of be negatively influenced by the early adopters in their social networks who use those security tools. So in my work, what I try to do is I try to use these basic insights in order to sort of create security systems that do not create the stigmatic effect by including people, including your friend network, in the process of providing yourself security.